Hey Aries, and welcome back to Cappy Cove. This is going to be your reading for the year of 2020. The first card y'all have is Virgo. This card is all about being able to block out distractions during the year of 2020. It is going to be very important to make sure all distractions are out. You need to become very focused in the year of 2020. I keep getting the word analyze. It has been screaming at me for y'all. Y'all are going to be analyzing a lot of shit during the year of 2020. Also, this card is about being in the center or the eye of the storm, which is interesting because I'm going to go ahead and show you what's at the bottom of the deck. We have the Four of Swords. This is the calm after the storm. So 2020 is going to be a bunch of bad weather. And then at the end of the year, we have the Four of Swords, and it's like, finally, the storm's gone. Now, please watch your other videos. If you are watching this and you're Aries sun, be sure to watch your other signs as well, because you will have more information on what's going on. And this isn't just going to be the only parts of your year. There's going to be other parts as well, especially if like you have Aries and Venus. You need, that's going to be more about your love life. But anyways, so the first two cards I have here are about all of y'all's energy. You'll have the Seven of Swords and Rest. Okay, that's already a rough start. The Seven of Swords. I'm getting the biggest sense with this that during the year of 2020, you are going to have something that is taken from you. Now, this could be your man, this could be your woman, this could be an actual theft, somebody who steals something from you. This could be somebody that's spying on you, or who's been watching you, or is going to be watching you very closely for the year. And it's very important that you take the time and get the rest that you need. It could be you, Aries, that's watching somebody else. Apply this how you will. It's a general reading. But it could be you that's watching somebody else, or having to pay very close attention to something, and it becomes very tiresome and it's wearing you down. So once again, it's getting rid of all the distractions and being able to strictly focus on what needs focus, okay? And to be able to analyze things, especially I'm getting before jumping to conclusions. Pay attention for that too. I'm also seeing with y'all, communication is going to be very important as well. I believe that showed up in Cancer's reading. I'm also seeing here y'all have Virgo in here, Capricorn, Cancer, Aquarius. The first quarter of the year, y'all have the Three of Cups and Power, okay? I do feel like y'all are going to have something to celebrate at the beginning of the year. So this is January, February, and March. This could be some type of event you go to, like a birthday. This could be like even a wedding. But I'm getting for quite a few more of you, this is going to be about getting together and celebrating some type of success that you have had. It's also going to be important the first few months of the year is to be very careful to pay attention to not only your intuition, but kind of like your survival instinct. Now, this could go along with, the Seven of Swords and like the whole theft thing, but I'm also picking up here a lot of gossip, okay? Let's keep going, but y'all keep that in mind. I'm getting a lot of gossiping going on. So the second quarter, I have the Eight of Wands reversed in emotions. This is going to be about delays, especially if you have any traveling going on within April, May, or June. There could be a lot of delays. I feel like, with the emotions here, you're going to have a lot of, I want to say, some of you may end up crying about something very specific, or if somebody says something about you. And some of you, I feel like, are going to be extremely upset, because it's like you go from the first part of the year, you're like, yay, you got this success, something worked out for you, there's something really great you achieved, and then all of a sudden, it's kind of like afterwards, and it's like, it's not continuing. So it's got you feeling some way about it, where you're just not happy or you're not content with it, because things aren't still going the way you'd want them to. It's almost like the success comes in quick and then pulls right back out, and you're just kind of like, well, now what? And then for the next 3 months, so the third quarter, we have Four of Pentacles and Trapped, which is really interesting because both of these cards represent the feelings of being trapped, okay? This is about even holding on to things. You could be holding on to a lover from the past. You may not be able to let go of them. You may be feeling stuck in a relationship. I will say that this is the best time to really, during 2020, to really pay attention to your money and start saving your money as well. Also, this is a time to be able to figure out how it is you ended up in this situations that you're in and figuring out a way to unweave it. Is that a bug on my card? That's a bug. Really? What kind of bug is that? All right, bug, you're just going to stay in the reading. So anyways, this is going to be about, figuring out what it is that you got yourself into. I feel like this is something you are in and you're trying to figure out how to get out of it. There's going to be a lot of contemplation going on at this part of the year. Then we go into the end of the year, so we now are in October, November, and December with the Wheel of Fortune and Sagittarius, which Sagittarius falls at the end of the year. This is all about changing, things turning around for the better. I'm especially getting this when it comes to any health issues, especially regarding the feet and the digestive system. But if there's any type of health issues that have been going on throughout the year, I'm feeling like there's going to be a change in this by the end of next year. So also some of you may be dealing with the Sagittarius. And I'm also getting some of you may be going to the casino at the end of the year. I'm also getting here, this is also a card that's really, connected to gambling, taking chances. So you may end up, getting a scratch off and winning money. But I do see a form of money coming back to you. Now, I'm not going to say, this could be something that was stolen from you earlier in the year or something taken from you and you retrieve it by the end of the year. Or this could be just you, going out and gambling or having fun and then getting money or some type of inheritance or somebody that gives you something or a type of gift that comes in. So let's go ahead and see this all laid out and put it all together. Okay, I'm also seeing here that some of you may actually be in possession or withholding information or somebody else's belongings. Now, I'm not saying this as in you're the one who went and stole it or, anything like that. What I'm saying is it's almost like having a secret. Like there's something you may be keeping and you're having to hold it in. And for some of you, whatever this is emotionally eating at you. So that's going to be different for those it resonates with. I'm also getting that leadership is a very, very strong energy for y'all in the year of 2020. Some of you may need to be careful around coworkers. I will also say if you have Sagittarius in your chart and you watch that video, that one was a really tough one. So go check that out if you have any Sagittarius in your chart, because that might help you understand a little bit more. But leadership is going to be very important for y'all Aries, because y'all are going to be somebody that everyone looks up to or is looking at, even if it doesn't feel like it. There's like a certain power that y'all will possess in 2020 to where people are watching you. And I feel like I don't feel like it's going to happen immediately or in the beginning of the year, but by the end, I feel like there's going to be some Aries who do finally get at the top of the position they want to be in. And I feel like that's more so for career, especially if you're trying to become a manager or something of that sorts. I do see a lot of communication here. And having to express ideas. Be very careful about the way that you say it to other people, especially if you don't want someone to steal your idea. You may have anxiety in 2020. Be sure once again to rest. Y'all had that rest card right here. Okay, y'all be sure to get your rest. Take a break, breathe, meditation. Some of you could be having issues with your nerves. There could be some cheating that comes up in the year 2020. I am seeing this within relationships, and some of you may have like third party situations going on. It could be you, it could be your partner, whichever way. I'm also seeing enemies. I mean, there's a lot that I'm seeing that doesn't look so pleasant when it comes to the people around you, okay? I'm not going to lie, that's what I see. However, depending where Aries is at in your chart depends on what this will mean for each one of you. But I do see you coming out on top of it in the end and things changing for the better. Some of you may need to pay extra also attention to things that when you're studying for something. So this could be like a test for school, or something you have, like something type of test you have to take within your work, and any type of papers you have to sign. And pay attention to the way that people word things. Some of you within the second quarter of the year may feel very like lacking energy, like you don't feel very motivated, maybe kind of down, not very. Basically, in April, May, and June, I'm not seeing that being a very great time for like romance or interaction with people. I feel like you'll pop off in the beginning of the year, and then by the next, after the first 3 months, you're gonna kind of go down and be like and then by the third quarter of the year, it's going to be more of keeping to yourself, worrying more about material things. I feel like you will be financially secure by the end of the year if you do save your money. And there's a big reason to say that, which is funny because you're going to save your money and then at the end of the year, you're going to go gambling. So be careful how you manage that. There is a little bit of a warning there. For those who are stuck on somebody, you may be able to get past this by the end of the year. And I keep getting the gossip. I mean, I just keep getting so much gossip around you. It's like people are talking. I keep getting also, even if it's bad, it's still going to benefit you in some type of way. It's kind of like, bad, all press is good press, even if it's bad, whatever that saying is. I'm kind of getting that for y'all for the year, but people are definitely watching you. I feel like you're being watched, Aries. Just be very careful of people's motives. Try not to overwhelm yourself or overload yourself. For a few of you, Aries, very few of you, I do feel like you could meet a soulmate in the year of 2020, but I'm getting that for a very few of you. And I'm feeling that more with those who have Aries in their sun. Okay, I think I'm going to go ahead and leave it there. Like I said, be sure to watch your other readings to really make sure, and see how this is going to resonate with you, or to get more information about the year of 2020 for you, because this is a general reading. But I do wish y'all the best. Just make sure to get your rest and just look at that fox. Sleep with one eye open. Bye, y'all.